The 1965 Washington quarter dollar is a coin that has taken the numismatic world by storm, with certain rare examples reaching an astonishing market value of up to $8,700. At first glance, the 1965 quarter may appear common, as it marked the beginning of the U.S. Mint's transition away from 90% silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition. However, not all 1965 quarters are created equal, and collectors have discovered that a small number of these coins hold exceptional value due to errors, unique varieties, and unusual compositions. In 1965, the U.S. Mint faced a silver shortage and introduced copper-nickel-clad quarters to replace silver ones. The official composition became 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to a pure copper core. Despite the change, some 1965 quarters were mistakenly struck on 90% silver planchets left over from 1964, making them rare transitional errors. These silver-based 1965 quarters are highly coveted and can sell for thousands of dollars at auction, especially in high-grade condition or when certified by trusted grading services like PCGS or NGC. Adding to their rarity, some 1965 quarters feature striking errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, and misaligned dies. These minting anomalies enhance a coin's uniqueness and desirability. For example, a 1965 quarter with a strong double die obverse or reverse and in mint state can fetch thousands of dollars, especially if the coin has full details and luster. A flawless specimen graded MS67 or higher can also drive values into the $8,700 range or beyond due to the extreme difficulty in finding such pristine examples today. Most circulated 1965 quarters have minimal value beyond face value, but finding one with exceptional characteristics, such as an uncirculated state, a silver planchet error, or a high-grade proof-like strike, can change everything. The thrill of discovering one of these coins is part of what fuels the passion of collectors around the world. Notably, a small number of 1965 quarters were struck using proof dies intended for collector sets. These coins have a distinct appearance with sharp details and mirrored surfaces, and when authenticated, they can fetch a premium price. Even more fascinating is that some of these high-value 1965 quarters are still in circulation. That means everyday pocket change might hold a hidden treasure worth thousands of dollars. Collectors and coin hunters alike are constantly checking their quarters for key signs of value. Weight differences, edge inspection, for silver coloring instead of copper, and visible die errors. If you suspect you found a rare example, sending it to PCGS or NGC for grading is essential to validate its authenticity and maximize its resale value. A major reason the 1965 quarter can be worth so much is survivability and condition rarity. While millions were minted, very few remain in near-perfect condition today. Environmental exposure, circulation wear, and mishandling reduce the number of high-grade examples dramatically. This scarcity of mint-state coins is a key driver behind the rising value of top-graded 1965 quarters, especially those with additional errors. Another fascinating aspect is the historical context. The switch from silver to clad coinage in 1965 marked a turning point in American coinage history. For collectors, this transitional year is symbolic, adding a layer of historical depth to the 1965 quarter's appeal. It represents a period of economic change and innovation at the U.S. Mint. That added historical significance makes these coins particularly desirable to both new and seasoned collectors. Coin shows and auctions have seen several impressive sales of 1965 quarters, with verified silver planchet errors leading the pack. In some cases, bidding wars have driven prices well above $8,000. As more people become aware of the potential hidden within the 1965 quarter, demand continues to grow, pushing prices even higher. Owning one of these coins is not just a financial asset, it's a piece of American numismatic history. If you're a coin collector or just getting into the hobby, examining your change for a valuable 1965 quarter is both exciting and potentially rewarding. Look for coins that weigh around 6.25 grams instead of the standard 5.67 grams, which indicates a silver planchet. Coins with full details and no signs of wear may also point to uncirculated or high-grade examples. Rare die varieties, such as doubled lettering or shifted profiles, can increase the value exponentially, In summary, the 1965 Washington quarter is much more than a simple coin. While most are worth 25 cents, a select few are worth $8,700 or more thanks to minting errors, silver composition mistakes, and pristine condition. With proper grading and authentication, these coins become prized collector items. They bridge the gap between modern coinage and classic silver quarters, offering historical value, scarcity, and financial reward all in one. The next time you hold a 1965 quarter, take a closer look. You might just be holding a fortune in your hand.